All right, we're live.
All right. I'm just finishing sharing this over to Real Heroes real quick.
Now that's good. Let's get it out there.
There you
Neil.
go.
Man.
Awesome, man. Well, we appreciate you having us on again this year, and looking forward to talking about the event a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, it's all the kayak anglers, we love competing, we love doing all that, but this community, the one thing that's great about our community is being able to do some charity stuff, and we love working with you guys, Purple Heart Homes, Real Heroes. You guys are just doing amazing things. So why don't we let these guys know what you guys are all about and what this event's all about?
Yeah,
Go ahead,
for sure.
John.
Yeah. And FK sharing it for
Well,
us.
actually, we'll introduce you first. Sorry about that.
Yeah. So
John House, I guess that would be there to the right. And then below we got Fenway. And take it away, John.
Yeah, we're also known as the Wet Bandits. If you've ever watched Home Alone, you
it kind of does look familiar, doesn't it? Uh-oh, John freeze up.
Oh gosh, he's a bandit now. Well, I'll start until John comes back on.
Okay.
There he is.
There he is.
Yeah, I was going to say I could hear you the whole time.
Yeah.
But yeah, so again, my name is John House with Real Heroes, and third annual event, it's been a great ride so far. But really looking forward to this year and everything we have in store for the anglers, and I'm hoping right now there's a little bit of overcast conditions and maybe even a little bit of rain, so hopefully that'll turn the bite on a little bit. But that's who I am. I'll let Fenway introduce himself, and we'll go from there.
I'm Fenway with Real Heroes. I served on the board of directors of Purple Heart Homes. Was fortunate enough to help one of the first homes that they ever built for one of the founders, who turned around and built homes for other veterans. Realized there's other veterans out there that weren't being served, and Purple Heart Homes took off. And now they've in multiple states. They've done over 1,600 projects across the United States, to include Alaska. So they've done a lot of great work. I was able to meet John through the kayak community and link John up with Purple Heart Homes, and boom, John just blew it up from there. And I'm so glad we're at the third annual, because John kept calling the first event the first annual. It's not annual until you had one. So I'm glad you guys made it to the third, and it's bigger and better than ever. And John will talk about that.
Oh yeah. But just looking forward to the event again this year. I shout out real quick, you guys have a hammer over there. His name is Will Lambert, but he's been a raving fan on social media for us the last little bit. Don Trell's helped out with sharing some stuff, several other anglers, but Will is we've communicated a lot this year on the fishing side, and I usually just send him a text and be like, hey, go share that for me. So he's been great, but I appreciate that, and everybody on our side over here on the eastern or the western side of the state. Appreciate everybody's helping and getting the word out. That's the biggest thing with any of these events is exposure. So
for sure.
So
there was one thing I missed last year, and I heard a lot of stuff about the captain's dinner.
Yeah.
Explain what you guys do with that.
Yeah, so the captain's dinner is a little bit unique for the kayak fishing world. A lot of times, even on the national stuff, you might have a meet and greet or something like that the night before, but typically you don't really break bread together and that kind of stuff. So the first year we had a gentleman recommend that to us as another opportunity to be different, but also raise additional funds for the cause. And we just kind of rolled with it. But what it is it's we have 120 grab bags this year. I think it was 120 the first year, 125 last year, 120 again this year. Really depends on the sponsorships commitment there. But we have grab bags available for the first 120 registered. And it's an opportunity for you to come in person, pick up your grab bag, and then have a nice dinner. There's a lot of products and goods that the first 2 years we did a silent auction. This year we're doing it a little bit more like a raffle style. to cut out the silent auction fees. But yeah, there's still, I think we added it up yesterday. I think it's 23 or 24 either products or packages that you'll be able to just buy raffle tickets for and put in a coffee can, like kind of a Ducks Unlimited event. A little bit more old school and probably more ideal for me. So yes, we have that opportunity. This year, for the first time, we're going to be able to tour a complete small home built by Purple Heart Homes there. So the last we've toured the facility on where they build them, but they have one complete and furnished, I believe they said, that can be available for walkthrough. So you can kind of see exactly what they're doing in there and what it looks like afterwards and how it's really changing the lives of these veterans. So that's a fantastic thing there. We'll have some other raffles, 50-50 raffles. Some sponsors will be there. We'll open it up with opening remarks from the CEO of Purple Heart Homes, John Glena, and there'll be a guest speaker there again this year. And it's just a cool event. And like I said, you get to break bread with your fellow anglers that you don't typically get to break bread with. And, it's just great camaraderie, and everybody's having fun. And at the end of the day, raising additional funds for veterans in need. So.
Yeah, and it's awesome for these guys to actually see what you guys do, because it's hard to ask somebody for money and they don't see any results.
Exactly.
We worked with Heroes in the Water years ago, and they were great. They're still great. A great organization.
Yep.
We had a local chapter, so we kind of knew what was going on and made it easy to donate. So being able to go see this stuff live in front of you and walk through a house, that's amazing, and that'll definitely help some of the guys support your cause. I'm sure, being able to see where the money's going.
And I felt that was important this year. If you go back a couple weeks, Fenway edited a video of John Galena doing a video, sharing a story that some of the funds that were raised through Real Heroes was able to help a veteran here locally. But then the guest speaker this year will be able to tell his story, and you'll be able to see one of the houses. I think that's going to make more of a meaningful impact than even the tour facility. For me personally, like I like to see the end product, not necessarily the sticks and bricks is what we call it in real estate. So,
right.
Yeah. But
there's been some great stories from what you guys have done in the past. And I know Fenway's shared some of those stories in the past. I don't know if you want to share any more, something recent, because it's awesome stuff you guys do. I don't know if people understand exactly what you guys do.
Yeah. Well, the guest speaker will be someone we helped last year.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a great story. I don't want to give the whole story away.
Right.
But if you watch the television series that we were a part of last year, Stars and Stripes Adventures, Real Heroes helped out a little bit with that. John was into the episodes, and they filmed the last year's tournament for Stars and Stripes Adventures, which is airing on a couple different television channels. And this year they're not filming the event, so it'll flow a little quicker than last year. But the individual, you can watch the television show afterwards to see where the money went to help him out, and you'll be able to hear his story. And the cool thing about his story is he helps other veterans too. So he pays it forward as well. It's a really great story. There's so many great stories there. So much healing there. You get to see it in person, and seeing it, like you said, is much better than just seeing it on a podcast or YouTube. But you can see it in real life. And speaking of dinners, we've got 2 dinners this year, not just one.
Really?
There you go. Yeah. Yeah.
Awesome.
You want to dive into it?
Yeah, let's do it.
Go ahead, Fenway, or you want me to?
So we're jumping all over the place. We're jumping from day 1 to day 2. But day 2 at the weigh-in, we have a veteran owned company called Hot Shots in Mooresville, which we filmed some television show last year. And some people bought some food, and it wasn't quite organized as far as dinner. So John got the idea this year, why don't we just make a buffet for everybody who comes for the awards ceremony? Even if they didn't win or not, they can have a buffet of pizza, wings, salad, cold drinks in the air conditioning after a hot day, and everybody can sit together and share, stories about the big fish that got off, or whatever happened that day. Usually with me, it's something silly, but with somebody else, getting to hear their stories, I really enjoy that, the camaraderie. One really great thing this event has done, uh, from a newer kayak angler, I've kayaked for many years, whitewater kayaked, Rocky Mountains, Appalachian Mountains, European mountains, all over the world. But kayak fishing is new to me in the last several years, and it's great to be sort of the ambassador for the kayak world, to get everybody together from all these different trails and organizations to come together and break bread. I think that's been really great. So all these anglers from different parts of the country or different parts of the Carolinas get together and share bread, and learn, hey, we're all in this together. And I think that's another side piece. That's just a great story by itself. But
yeah,
Right.
CKA has been really important, making that happen. And it's great to see the different trails, all the fishermen from the different trails, the anglers from different trails come together. And there's one right there, Mr. Hank.
Yeah.
there he is.
Welcome,
Guilty
Hank.
as
Sorry about
charged.
Yeah.
that. I was joking about you being late every time, but this time it was actually my fault. I didn't share the link with him, so he was sitting there waiting. So that was my
You know
bad.
how we Italians are.
Yeah. But
Nice
yeah,
and fashionable.
But yeah, I'm really interested to see this year, once we get closer to the event. And I think right now it says the cutoff is the night before the event. I'm going to have to do that a day in advance, only because I got to get the information to the judge and stuff. So it'll actually cut off Thursday night at 10. But from registration standpoint, but I'll be interested to see how many states are registered this year, because the first year it was a lot of, I've been on the eco fishing pro team there for the last few years, and a lot of I wouldn't say a lot, but there was a good handful of them that came out from the Midwest to help out a little bit, just register and ship their bag. But this year, I mean, we are at 119 registered as of an hour ago, and there was 15 shipped bags. So I'm very interested to see how many states are represented this year that actually check in for the event. I think that would just be cool data to know. But like Fenway said, I mean, we got people that do the national trails. We had Bailey just support the cause up from New York. So just a bunch of cool stuff, and I'm really looking forward to it.
Nice.
Well,
yeah.
John, you just gave me an idea. Not an idea, a reminder. We have for years done a joint tournament. Fenway came up last year, right?
I did.
Battle on the Border. We have a great arrangement with Wildlife in North Carolina. They give us a big building for the event. And we have a page on Facebook for that. And I should put I'm making a note of it now to make sure that everybody from Virginia who's on that page will know about this event.
Awesome.
Yeah, cross-reference, that'd be cool. Yeah, I actually think that's the name of the event that I fished earlier the year. Was it on High Rock in Yak and Chain?
No.
Okay. I fished one over on the Yak and Chain with you guys, but I went out of Baden. Might have been High Rock. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, earlier in the year.
We did the Carolina Classic along with Vinny's YOLO from Queen City.
Okay, that's where it was. Yeah, I was just like, I know I fished a CKA event somewhere this year, but yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So we basically had all the clubs participating in that. So
yeah. Awesome.
Now this is like Virginia versus North Carolina kind of thing.
Okay. Yeah, that'd be cool.
And it's got a good following, and we do it at the same lake every year, and we get a good turnout sometimes. So
yeah, something, more exposure, like we were saying earlier, Eric. Just more exposure. That's all it takes is exposure. People obviously want to help, so it's just a matter of getting out there. But,
so if anyone from Virginia is watching this, go ahead and share it. Get it out there. Share the event. There's links in the comments. There's the QR code that was just here.
Because the club members from down near Norfolk and Tidewater, Virginia, they're all former or current Navy guys, and nice. A bunch of the guys in NVKBA in Northern Virginia are all around Quantico, and so a lot of veterans in those Virginia clubs. I'm going to make sure to get the word out. I'm glad you just reminded me.
Yeah.
Like, what about the other states? Well, what about Virginia? Let's make sure they know about it.
So a couple of things, I don't want to let the cat out of the bag too much, but even if it's too late right now to participate in next week's event, there'll be another opportunity to support Real Heroes in the fall. So keep an eye out for that. And then I was talking to Fenway earlier in the week. I've had several people reach out on Instagram just as a direct message and be like, if you were to open this up nationwide, you'd have so much more, participation. I really want to, because Purple Heart Homes is based out of Statesville, I really want to keep it a Lake Norman event. But I do think next year that I might run a tandem event at the same day, same times, just different prize packs as fully digital, and make it everything in the nation public water except for Lake Norman. And that way you can still have your local tournament, you can still do everything local, but then you can have a national one going on, and all I would need is 10 prize packs. So, top 5 veterans, top 5 civilians, and a big bass, so 11. But outside of that, I mean, we could do the whole thing, ship everybody everything, and go from there. So it might not be as big, but I mean, if you get 50 anglers out there willing to compete at the same time, across the country, I don't think there's a negative to it by any means.
So John, can you explain to them or explain to the audience what the prize packs are, why there's a civilian and why there's a veteran category, and what that means?
Yeah, so I mean, obviously, we're doing this event to support the veterans, so that was a big thing that we wanted to do. That's not typical in the kayak fishing world as well. Is we wanted to honor and show love to the veterans. So the prize packs that we offer through Real Heroes, we've always done it. We have a prize pack for the top 5 veteran finishers. You can finish 10th through 15th, and you're going to be the winning veteran, and so on and so forth. And we also do that for the civilians. So there's an opportunity there. If you win your category and you're the overall winner, you might have a doubled up prize, but it'll be all right. You'll figure it out. But there's worse problems to have. But yeah, we really like to acknowledge the veterans and then the civilians there. But yeah, we haven't had that happen yet, but the bigger it gets, the more opportunity that, if somebody goes out there and catches a couple hammers or a couple anchor fish, if you will, whatever they call them. I don't catch enough of them to remember the terminology, but
lunkers.
Yeah, lunkers. Yeah. But if they catch a couple of those, then, they theoretically could win big bass, overall winner, and first place of the category. So, but that's something different that we do that's not custom in most tournaments. So,
it's exact same prize all the way through.
Yeah. Well, not all the way through. For first of each category, second of each category.
Right.
And then third changes, fourth and fifth are the same. So
it's equal what the civilians get and what the veterans get all the way down.
Exactly. Yep. So that's pretty cool there. I think Eric accidentally popped off, but technical issues. But anyways, yeah, so that's just another cool thing that we have throughout the event. And then I will say too, we have one grab bag remaining, I believe, right now, unless somebody registered in the last few minutes. Not that it looks like. Fenway and I were discussing it earlier. We ordered additional shirts this year. So if you register for the event, there may not be another grab bag available, but we feel that pretty confident that you'll at least get an event shirt while supplies last. If we get 200 registered, maybe not. But yeah, I can't guarantee a size or anything like that. But if you register and you're 125th angler and you can make the weigh-in, we're not going to ship those. But if you can make the not the weigh-in, the captain's dinner, then you'll have an event shirt as well. So awesome. Something out there. Otherwise, if you are at the captain's dinner and you want a second shirt, they'll be available for a small donation. But yeah, but
that's
other than that,
idea.
Yeah.
I make a point of, I call it Noah's Ark. I try to take 2 of everything from the kayak fishing and I put them away. If I don't, I just put one, or I'll wear it for a while. And I've got charity shirts from events that we've worked in the past, and that's history, right? Like, you get that shirt, you keep it for yourself. In 10 years, that's going to remind you of this great event and make you feel good. And other people might ask and say, so that's really good advertising. I wear my hat frequently. I'll have it on again. I really appreciate the time you guys put into the fact that you want people to know about the event so they can see what it is. And I'm saying all of this just to stress this one point. And I've been saying it all year. Eric's heard me say it multiple times. Last year, when I walked into the facility in Statesville,
Mhm.
my jaw dropped. It was, like nothing I expected. Your event and the scale of the operation that it provides to, right, that the money goes to, is, I think, unmatched in anything that. And I've got a little history. Like, there were some miles on the tires that I've ever seen in kayak fishing. Like, I've seen it all. And like, from the first big national event at the FLW Cup to every charity event, you name it. So anyone who is listening who's thinking, it's just another charity event. No, it is not another charity event. This is like nothing you have seen before. When you go to the Real Heroes dinner, the captain's meeting the night before, and you see that facility, it's going to change the way you look at all charity events forever. That's how impressive and just astounding it is to see. Last year, when I walked in there, I walked out and I just said, everyone has to know about this, because you have to see it in the flesh to believe just how superbly it's done.
Oh, yeah.
Well, thank you. There's a lot of volunteers that make it happen.
Yeah,
and a lot of the kayak anglers, or what for the kayak anglers, this would not happen at all. The great community you have and all the directors allowing us to do this, to come alongside. We're not doing this to one up or do something different. We're coming alongside the trails, and to make this happen, because it's for a much greater cause.
Oh yeah, yeah,
yeah. And Hank, I don't know if you may have caught the tail end of it, but this year there is going to be a final product of one of the small homes available on site for you to walk through to see what that actually looks like finished. And they're getting away of the terminology of tiny homes, and I'll let them elaborate on that Friday night. But they got some great stuff in the works, and you guys will be pretty mind blown with it. We got an opportunity to get a sneak peek at something. Was it yesterday, the day before? And so it's pretty cool stuff happening. So
it's impressive.
Yeah,
it's impressive. I really enjoyed it last year, and I'm going to come out again this year and support the cause and have some fun too.
We appreciate that.
Overrides everything. Is just the fact that you walk in, you feel good. You walk out, you feel better.
Mm-hmm.
but it's just a community. It's a community coming together, and I think if it wasn't for that, people like letting their whatever they have of preconceived notions, just when you see it all, like you said, you just gotta throw it out the window, and it's like, hey, this is fresh, new. This is and you're shaking hands with guys from across the state or from another state who fishes an entirely different trail, getting to know them, and that's what kind of really makes it special too.
Yeah, that's all the gravy, but the operation itself, what Purple Heart Homes does, is unbelievable. It's really amazing to see that. It's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely makes me feel good to be a part of this stuff. How many grab bags are you giving away this year?
120. So we have one remaining.
There's one more.
One
I was just looking at that.
Survivor.
19
Yeah.
So whoever signs up next is getting a free grab bag, and
go get it.
Yeah, get that thing.
Don't know what you're waiting for. Get it. Don't wait. That bag is awesome.
I got the bag the first year. I donated and just bought a ticket like I did this year. I might be able to fish. I don't know yet. So I just did it anyway because the grab bag is worth it.
Right. Yeah. So this year, Abu Garcia came through again.
Nice.
Everybody gets a reel, gets a Revo X or a Max Elite spinning reel. Last year we gave away some casting reels, and the left and rights, it's hard to get right. So people suggested spinning reels. So that's what we went with this year. So we changed that up a little bit. We changed up a little with the grab bags, and we also were offering said 2 dinners. So dinner for the captain's meeting the night before, and the weigh-in there's a dinner as well. And so we threw that away. There you go. There's Ped. Ped's always been a big supporter of us too. He actually won the first year. He's a hammer too.
He almost won it last year too. I think he was second.
Yeah, there's some guys who just throw down in the summer, and that's hard.
Yeah.
It's hot out there, and it's great. But we're just so much in that grab bag. We're also what else is the grab bag, John?
Yeah, so we had past relationship with Irwin Tools. I'll kind of leave it at that. So we have a lot of Irwin Tools available. There's going to be a branded Irwin Tools something in every grab bag. And then a lot of the prize packs and a lot of the raffle items have Irwin Tools associated with them as well. So for our male enthusiasts here, we there's plenty of opportunity for something to catch your eye and make you push for the for the awards the following day. So
so there's tools to rig up your kayak is essentially it. It's real stuff to rig up your kayak. We've got all fishing. It's just great stuff.
Oh, there's clamps, there's tap and die kit, there's all kinds of stuff. And just like, I need all of it. That's why I keep saying I need all of it. I think I have more tools probably than anybody from my racing days. But anyways, it's a fun time. But yeah, so grab bags, epic. Again, 2 dinners. Shaping up to be a fairly decent day on the water. I think there's some afternoon rain coming in, but other than that, it's just going to be another great event. A couple other things I want to hit on real quick that we did change up. So we've always launched at 6:15, just to give an opportunity. And not everybody that registers for this event is avid kayak tournament fishing anglers. So we did change the launch time to 6 o'clock though, just to get us in the water just a little bit earlier. Trying to get a little bit of a topwater bite in the morning. That was some feedback that we've had, but I fished an event on Lake Wiley a few weeks ago and it was straight up daylight at 6 o'clock. So I think that 6 o'clock is fine, which gives us an opportunity to get off the water at 2. So it's an 8-hour tournament. And then the actual weigh-in doesn't start until 4:30. So if you got 30 minutes to get back to the ramp and then 30 minutes to rig up, and then if you're on the west side of the lake, it could take an hour to get across there. It just bought us another 15 minutes of travel time, really. If you get there before 4:30, it's not that big of a deal. Several people will probably want an adult beverage. Those are not included. So, walk up to the bar, grab one of those, and then, be ready for the buffet style dinner there. But really looking forward to that. Some other feedback we got last year was the PA system or lack thereof at Hot Shots. We have that addressed this year. We'll be bringing that from Friday night to Saturday. So everybody will be able to hear what's going on. And then probably the hottest news off the press this year is the kayaks. We've always given away kayaks. But this year, everybody that registers, whether you're the first 120 or not, everybody that registers has an opportunity to, you automatically get 1 raffle ticket. You can buy 1 additional raffle ticket, 3 additional raffle tickets, or at the captain's dinner, you can buy additional raffle tickets. But for this kayak, you must be a participant, registered angler for the event. But that is a bona fide XTR 130. And then we also are running a square board right now, 200 squares, $20 a square. I think Eric jumped on there and grabbed some. But I think we have 105 or so left squares. But once that gets filled up, we will not draw that until it is full transparency.
What kayak is that one for?
Well, that's for a 2026 Native Hammer. We really wanted to, as much as we love the free kayaks and all that, we really wanted to get more kayaks that people would get excited about. People like river boats too, but most of them just turn around and sell them. So wanted something that would be out there and catch your eye. So between the XTR 130 and then this Native Hammer, we've had some great traffic with that this year as well.
Yeah, we went big with the kayaks. Thank you, Big Adventures, for making that possible. They have been a sponsor since the get-go. But Big Adventures made that happen, and they not just the Bonafide this year. We got the Native, and we have the best ones for lake fishing out there. 2 of the best of maybe the top 5. Those are 2 of the best.
Yeah, and I will give you a little insider trading here. But if you have 2 different brands of kayaks, and one of them is a Big Adventure branded kayak, you may want to fish out of that for Real Heroes. there may be an additional spiff at the end if you're one of the top finishers, if you're in a Big Adventures branded kayak. So just a heads up. But
yeah, I've got plenty of guys in CKA fishing out of those, so y'all better sign up and show up.
Yeah, Big Adventures is we have something unique this year for that. So, yeah, just really looking forward to the event. We do have specific identifier that has nothing to do with any other trails identifiers. We love everybody. That is solely just for the judging surface that I use out of Texas. This is the identifier that they need to have, and there will be a specific code that's dropped that morning that everybody will have on there, and he doesn't have to worry about if the right combinations on there, the letter combination or whatnot. So if you make the captain's dinner, there will be at least one laminated one in every grab bag. If you don't make the captain's dinner, they're available in Tourney X in the blurb. You can click here, the little red here, and you can print them out there, or you can go to our Facebook page next week and they will be shared on the Facebook page. But yeah, just print them out, and just what I do is I just tape them to my existing tin tags with electrical tape. So it's simple.
So do these have your face on like the one you showed me?
No.
Face, or is it something else?
Yeah. No. Honestly, they look a lot like last year. The only thing that might be different is it might say third annual, but no, it's just a basic identifier. Says Real Heroes on it. Wiley X, Abu, Plano, and Berkeley, and Loader Rip. I think it's shadowed with the American flag in the background. So it's a cool looking identifier, but just wanted, with the chance of rain, I just wanted to have 120 of them laminated. So my wife was able to knock that out for us the other night.
And that's our big volunteer crew. I can't give John enough credit, but he and his family are the force behind this. I mean, they're just volunteers. Nobody's keeping anything. He's just doing it out of kindness of heart. But his wife, his in-laws, his children, he's got a whole army behind him helping out. And this is John
and Fenway. Fenway. Don't let him.
And bring food, and I forget everything. But I'm here.
There you go. So it's
speaking of non-fisherman people that are out there and whatever, how else can people donate and help support all this who don't fish and don't have a kayak or whatever?
Let me make sure it's live before I tell you real quick.
Okay.
You can go to Facebook and go to our Instagram, Facebook or Instagram, and look in the link tree. And we have on our link tree in the bio, it will take you to our page. On that page, it will say learn and donate. You'll learn more about the mission, but you can also donate. You can choose an option to donate, or you can do a custom donation. Yep. All of it helps. They do a wonderful job of multiplying the donations. Some of the donations we gave last year, they had other matching donations that made some of the stuff possible. Like the gentleman who's going to speak to us at the event this year received a tiny home. And it was because of the funds you guys raised, all of us raised, and with some other matching funds that made it possible.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's the best way to do it, is the link tree there. So if you go to our Facebook page, I don't know if comments. Yeah. Well, it's just, I think it's under info. It's not even under comments. I think it's just info.
It's on info. Get a bio, click on that. It says link tree. Yeah. It has information about us and what we do. It has information about Purple Heart Homes. It has information where you can click on Tourney X and sign up for Tourney X, or you can learn, volunteer, donate. It's all right there.
Perfect. So, so I'm going to just look back here real quick at the tournament itself, just to make sure I'm not missing anything specific that I want to hit on.
Have you guys always allowed electric motors?
Yes, and we had because of disabled veterans.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I couldn't remember.
Yeah, each year we've been fortunate to have several disabled veterans participate. Some of them, it was the very first time fishing at all. I was able to take an amputee out last year. I actually didn't fish an event. I took an amputee out the day before and fished with him, so he could experience that, and it was a great day. We caught all the fish that I had marked for the tournament, and so I didn't fish the tournament. But we have some guys who haven't fished before, or gals who haven't fished before, that are actually disabled veterans that fished for the first time in each of the events so far. I'm not sure if we have one this year or not, but we'd love to have that again. If you're a disabled veteran and need help, you can reach out to me. I will help you that day and get you going if you need, or one of our guys will. We'd be very happy to facilitate that.
Absolutely. Yeah. So, yeah, so I've hit on all the tournament stuff there. I don't have a swag bag tonight. Unfortunately, I took it back up there. We're getting ready to put the packages together. I don't know if Fenway still got his there or not.
Right here.
There you go. So yeah, if you want to.
I mean, we're all doing this for charity reasons and stuff, but there is a payout for this, right? There
is. Yeah. So last year we did it a little higher payouts. This year with the market, obviously the funds are a little tighter for everyone, so it's totally understandable. But we did drop that from $750 to the winners to $500. So it's $500 for the winner, $200 for second, $100, third, fourth, fifth, $100 big bass. Same thing for the civilian category. But then you get the prize pack on top of that. Now, first, second, and third of each category get a. Oh gosh, don't let me butcher it. What rod are they getting, Fenway?
They're getting a Veritas Tournament Series rod.
Veritas, yeah.
Yeah, it's a medium heavy, fast action, all around rod. It's a great rod, one of my favorites.
Yeah. So, yeah, and then the other one, one's a Vendetta, and I think the third, fourth, and fifth is, or fourth and fifth is a Vendetta. Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but yeah, so there's that. And then obviously all the other prizes. I think that's shared on social media, but if not, it's out there somewhere. But those are the reels.
Nice.
Fenway just put up, he just did something that just brought me back. He put up the pill box for the little mints, the Real Heroes branded mints.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we have 100
in my truck for good luck. I would take them when I went fishing every time. I'd just kind of give me something to do. There they are. Yeah.
I just got 100
mints, man. I'm not a mint expert, but those are great.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
actually,
that was feedback. We were like, "Can you put those mints in there this year?" We're like,
"Yeah,
yeah."
Yeah, we got 120 more of them, so that's right.
Good.
So they'll be out there. But
no, I wouldn't have guessed that. I would have. I thought a fishing item or whatever.
Yeah, no.
Hey, can you put those bits in there?
I remember that when I reached down and I ate the last one, I saw that the tin was empty. I remember thinking, well, my fishing season's over.
Oh no!
The problem I have, like you said, they're pretty good, so I just pop a bunch of them in there and chew them up. Yeah, and you're like, golly.
I started out strong.
Yeah.
Moderation, John. Moderation.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah, guys, just really looking forward to the event. Appreciate the camaraderie, or not the camaraderie, the terminology, the partnership, if you will, again this year, co-partnership, and really appreciate all that. Just kind of keep us posted, in the fall if we need to run around and do TOC stuff again. We'd love to be there, even if we can't fish it. We'll come out and hang out. Thank everybody for their year-long support of Real Heroes. But yeah, it's been another fun year. Not gonna lie though, I'm ready for the 12th. Ready for the 12th. This is the last big event I have before the beach week. So get this knocked out and go to the beach for a little while.
Let's all have fun with it.
Yeah.
It's a great event for a great cause.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm gonna keep pushing, keep telling guys, go, do this event.
Yeah. Again, if you can't get there, what's your last final call to get these guys' attention to say, hey, get here, fish?
Yeah. I mean, outside, I would say the grab bags, but there's one left. So without having additional grab bags there, just like I said, the prize packs, and then even if you don't win, if you're not in the top finishing position, there's going to be an opportunity to take home Berkeley baits and a Plano bag.
Berkeley baits in the bag too. I forgot.
Yeah,
some of our favorite Berkeley baits.
Yeah, Plano bags, some lures from different companies. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff, and then we got several. We got an NK180 HD that's on the auction table, if you will, or raffle table. We have Goat Box coolers, which if you're not sure what Goat Box cooler is, they're basically a Yeti, but better. They're made locally here in Charlotte. And there's a couple of the big ones out there, $400, $500 coolers that we'll be raffling off. So I think the overall winner gets the big one. It's got like bear boxes in it and stuff. It's pretty cool. But just all kinds of cool stuff. And like you said, before, this is an event like no other. So just to come and experience it and, hang out. That's what it's about. But before we do jump off of here, though, and maybe some last minute words or whatnot, we did want to do another raffle. The way we've been doing these raffles is if you've registered, you're in a wheel. And let me make sure that somebody didn't take that last grab bag real quick. But I wanted to do a raffle for you guys as well, just to get it out there. Come again?
They haven't picked that last spot up yet.
Oh no, we're not going to wait for it. We're going to still raffle it off. They're just going to miss out. So tonight, the first two nights or the first two podcasts we've done or lives or whatever they call these things, we had our great sponsor, not GoBox, EcoX Gear. They had the dry box Bluetooth speaker that floats. Those things are awesome. So we gave a couple of those away. We gave a couple Plano book bags away that, in my opinion, that they're hiking books, like hiking style. So you can put them on the back of your kayak seat, have dry bag back there. But tonight we're going to go with one of the OG Real Hero sponsors. We were able to get some amazing fishing glasses again by our friends over at Wiley X. So tonight we have these, I'm calling them a slate blue. I don't know what you would call them, but these are the Kingpin. Both of these are the Kingpin polarized fishing glasses. These are gorgeous glasses, but we're going to raffle off one pair. This one here is black, but they got the gold or orange or red lenses, whatever you want to call those, polarized as well. So what we're going to do, we got 119 names in a digital wheel. I think I'm still sharing my screen.
Yes, sir.
Pull that up. Yeah, so I'm just going to shuffle this up 5 times, and we're going to raffle off a pair of Wiley X sunglasses to somebody just for registering, and thank them for their support, and hopefully it entices somebody else to grab that last grab bag and share it on their social media and say what great things we're doing. So yeah, let's raffle this off. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and let her rip.
All right.
And the winner might be. Look at all those names. Chris Spa.
Nice.
All right, good job, Chris.
Yeah. Do we know Chris?
No.
I don't.
We do now.
I don't need.
Yeah.
There we go. So we have a new friend.
Chris now, so
there we go. Well, Chris, I'm going to give you an opportunity to tell me which glasses you want, and we'll get them out to you. But yeah, it's Chris Spa is the winner. If you don't mind, leave that up for a second. Let me just take a picture. And
and
there we go.
If any of you guys know Chris and want to give him a heads up,
Yep.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go. So so there's that. But yeah, so that's just kind of a way to give back and say thank you guys for the support this year. Really looking forward to it. And I saw we were, a lot of Real Heroes tags last week. You guys had an event this past weekend, maybe, or coming up?
Yeah. You were the title sponsor of our last event. So
yeah,
with some donations from that, we're going to be sending you. I don't have the total.
Thank you so much.
Yet, yeah, absolutely. If anyone who pitches a CKA event, if you guys don't know, well, usually when they sign up, you'll see the extra tickets laid there where you can just donate. Awesome. And there's numerous things from $5 to $25.
Absolutely.
So you can kick in a little bit. It helps these guys. It helps these veterans who need help get the assistance they need, and it's awesome. And you can see right here how great the organization is. So
absolutely.
Definitely donate.
Yeah, if it's okay with you guys, if you just want to hold on to that until the TOC, we'd love to come out and show some love at the TOC, just the weigh-in part. But we'll come out and maybe one of the two of us or both of us if we can, just show you guys some love. So
yeah, absolutely. We're doing a little different this year with the TOC. We're going to do our Gate City Classic as we usually do but we're doing it in October, and the TOC is going to be the next day. So we're going to spend the weekend in Greensboro.
Okay.
Greensboro is helping support the event, so
nice.
We'll be there all weekend. So definitely it would be great with the Angler of the Year awards and Rookie of the Year award to have you guys there too. That would be awesome.
Absolutely.
Which lake in Greensboro again?
Which
lake in Greensboro area?
We're doing the whole city. It's the City Lakes or Gate City Classic.
Oh, okay, great.
Yeah, so you got Randall and McIntosh. I don't know if we're doing those two this year or not, but and then all the little city lakes, High Point, Brant, Higgins, Townsend, and Oak Hollow. I think I got them all.
I could be wrong, but I think I've heard good things about McIntosh.
You may have. I don't know if it's live. That could be lying. Don't believe
there you go. Yeah. Yeah. I think that I've heard something in the past about that lake. So
yeah, we got the Burlington Bash coming up next, and talk to Will Lambert about what he did the last couple of days.
I saw it. I was just like, this guy, he don't miss. Yeah. God, dog, man. I was hoping his kayak would crack again, but no. I'm just kidding.
Well, no. Yeah, unfortunately, he probably has 4 of them sitting there for backup.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Yeah, he's a good guy. We were out there in February fishing on Norman together, trying to figure it out. So, he's a cool guy. But no. So, well, awesome, guys. Well, I mean, we just appreciate the support you guys have shown all year, and the collaboration that you have with Foothills and Queen City and SC-YAC, and I think there's SC Bass Nation this year. So all the trails coming together and showing some love is really what it's about. And there's even some of Steve-O's guys and gals, Destiny won the other night, that are partaking in the event. So pretty excited about all that. So we thank you guys. I'm sorry?
Tennessee, Georgia.
Yeah.
We've also got New Jersey, New York in there. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah. But yeah, if you think of anything in the meantime, holler at me, or if you see anything on Tourney X, I will tell you, you will not hurt my feelings. If I have something wrong and you figured it out, tell me. Then he did that the other night with his thing. He shared the identifiers. I'm like, I'm pretty sure those were last year's, but so we got that fixed. But yeah, I just duplicate the event and edited everything I thought I edited, but I missed that. So, but if there's anything you guys see that can help me out, feel free. You're not going to hurt my feelings. And then shoot us the dates on the TOC. I'd like to get that on the calendar. As long as it's not October 11th, my anniversary, then I should be good.
Yeah, you're good. It's like the 24th, I think. 24th,
okay.
25th. Yeah.
Awesome. So, but cool. You guys got anything else?
I think that's all we had.
I'm just looking forward to it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, if you guys do, if anybody wants to jump into this raffle board, like I said, we got about 5 squares left. How you got to do that board is there's a pro GoFundMe account out there. I think I shared it, which I think you shared it in the comments. You just click that. The top thing is raffle board square. You just click the number you want, go to next or reserve, I think is what it says at the bottom. That page there is for a one-time additional donation. So you can skip that page and then it'll allow you to do your digital pay. And then my phone number is associated with it somewhere. Just text me. I'll send you a picture of the board as it sits. You tell me the numbers you want. I'll write them in there in a Sharpie, and somebody go home with $3,700 kayak.
And a very important thing we didn't say, I forgot, John, is John Galena is cooking his famous barbecue chicken again. He did the first year. Yeah. John Galena is actually the CEO of Purple Heart Homes. He's cooking all of his guests dinner. He's a 100% disabled combat veteran. He was injured in combat. That's what got the Purple Heart Homes going. But he's going to cook for all of us. He'll get some. He has some help, but his family has a famous barbecue recipe that is phenomenal.
And fun story. I've never had the chicken. The first year he did pulled pork. Remember?
That's right. But But these guys at their event in Virginia, the Virginia, what was that called again?
Battle on the Border.
They had some great food there too. So, nice. John, I'm not sure if I'll fish it again, but last year I just showed up for the food.
There you go. I like that idea. There you go. So, yeah. What do you guys have over there? So you base mostly out of the Triangle? Is that where you're at?
That's where we're at. Yeah.
Yeah. So what's the barbecue style over there? Is it like a vinegar base or is it?
The vinegar base is the
that's my preferred. Yeah. Heck yeah. So yeah, if you need me to come over anything before the TOC, you just holler. But no, guys. Well, I appreciate it again. Don't want to keep you all night. So thank you again for doing this, and we can't wait to see you guys next week. And if anybody has any questions specific to the event, shoot us a DM there on Real Heroes Facebook page, and we'll be more than happy to get back to you.
Awesome. thank you guys for everything you guys
Awesome.
do, and we appreciate it, and we look forward to the event.
Awesome, guys. Thanks again.
See you guys soon. Take care.
Yep. You too.